Spring is finally springing here in New Jersey. Let me tell you, the robins are back. I have seen absolutely beautiful daffodils, yellow and white ones. I've even seen these pretty, I don't know what they are, but purple flowers springing up everywhere. I cannot wait to see the cherry tree blossoms when they come in. But let me tell you, working outside of my home, getting up very early, I have seen the most breathtaking sunrises, and I have seen things that I don't normally see. So working outside of my home, which I will talk more about later in this video, has been an adjustment, but the reward has been great as well. I just can't believe some of the things that I have seen, and I tried to capture the best I can to share with all of you guys. That just makes me know in my heart of hearts, spring, warmer days, bright sunshine are all on its way. And I am so excited for these things. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing some of my Weight Watchers recipes with you guys, of course, my daily living and what I've been doing for exercise and eating, and a little bit of spring decor as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Good morning. So I thought I'd pop in this morning before I take off for the day to go to work. It's 6:45 in the morning, so it's still pretty dark. It's really cold. I'm not driving, I'm sitting. I'm waiting for my car to warm up. I have to go get gas. I have 3 clients today, but after work, I should be done with work around 1:30, 1:45, somewhere in there. It's still pretty early of a day. Yesterday I had a really long day. I'm hoping to hit the Dollar Tree. I do need a few things, and I saw that some pretty big name brand drops, if you will, hit the Dollar Tree, and I want to go see if my Dollar Tree has them. And I need like soap for my bathroom, and I would like to get a little I don't know, like a basket to organize some of the stuff in my bathroom, because my bathroom is just like all of our facial stuff and toothbrush and toothpaste, and it's crazy. So I need some like organization. Whoa, my ears are like ice. I know it's like, what is today, March 12th or 13th. It's supposed to be a little warmer, but it feels like January. It's very cold. But a lot of you have asked how I'm liking work. I do like it. The first week was really rough on me, I'm not gonna lie. The first week took some getting used to. I haven't worked outside of my house. I think the last time I worked outside my house was right before my daughter was born. So, and she's 21. And I've been home with her ever since because she's autistic. So, how is she handling all of this? She's so we have some things like established, like when I leave this early in the morning, she's still sleeping. And then this, the one thing great about the job that I'm doing is that I can swing back home, pick her up, drop her off at my mom's, or sometimes she can, like if I'm just doing like driving clients to errands, like if I'm not having to go into their home or go into offices and things with them, she can come with me. She can just sit in the back, like if I'm running them to the bank, to the grocery store, you know, things like that. She can help carrying groceries for them and stuff like that. So that's the main reason I'm doing the job that I can do, because it's very flexible with, like, she's able to sit in the back on some jobs, not all of them, but some. The ones that I do super early in the morning, she's sleeping. And if I'm gonna have a super long day, I can pick her up in the middle of it and tote her to like her grandmother's or something like that. So, but she's not crazy about mom being gone a lot, because I pretty much work every single day. So she's not super crazy about it, but I think with any autistic child, anything new takes time to adjust to. New things are scary. New things are just different, and they're the unknown, and they take a little time to adjust. I'm adjusting okay. I actually feel better getting up and having like a purpose in the morning. but I'm not used to like being away from the house so much. So what I'm struggling with is keeping up with my house chores and my housework and things like that while I'm away from the house from 8-9 hours a day. Sometimes it's not even that long. Sometimes, like today, I should be done around 2. I should start around 7:30 to 2. So what is that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. And it's still a 7-hour day. So just depends. But anyways, I don't want to go on and on and on, but I know a lot of you had questions about, how I'm liking the job and so forth and such. So I am liking it. My daughter is adjusting. I am still adjusting. And of course, my YouTube is suffering because I do not have a lot of time to be creative in my, I do not have a lot of time to be creative in the sense that, what am I sharing with you guys? I don't have much to be like home and make these big elaborate meals and such. So I'm just going to be sharing like real life with you guys. So it is what it is. I'm going to try to do my very best. And this week I made sure that I had Wednesday off so that I can at least do Word Wednesday with you guys. That may not be able to be done every single week, but I'm going to do my absolute best. So the only thing that I'm really struggling with is that I know my creative outlet, my YouTube is my creative outlet, is probably going to suffer. So my goal is to maybe film the entire week, bits and clips of my life, put them together in one video a week. Maybe I can get 2 videos. I have no idea, guys. Just hang in with me. I'm going to try to do my very best to do both. But I myself am getting used to this. So just hang in there with me. I know many of you texted me and be like, we miss you. I miss you guys too. This is so like odd for me, weird, very different. It's taking me some time to get used to, but I think once I get settled in and I get more comfortable and I get more comfortable with realizing what I can do and adding things and stuff to it, I think I'll be fine and I'll be able to, do some homey stuff and put it in video form, be creative with it. I don't even know how to put this in words. But anyways, I'm off to work. I'm going to share some of my day with you. I am going to be doing a lot of Weight Watcher stuff with you guys because I'm still trying to, do Weight Watchers with all of this as well. You guys really seem to like the Weight Watcher stuff and recipes and like what I eat in a day and all that stuff. So I'll still be continuing to share all that with you. So I will see you guys later today. So I swung home for lunch. I put a baked potato in the microwave. I cooked it. I'm going to fluff it all up. And then on the stove, I have boiling sauerkraut and hot dogs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a little bit of butter so my potato isn't super dry. And then put the kraut and hot dogs on top of the potato so that I have protein and the kraut is like my vegetable. And this is a high protein lunch. I have to check to see how many points it is. I think my baked potato is free and the sauerkraut is free, but I have to put in the hot dogs and the butter. I would imagine this is like a 5-6 point lunch, but it's high in protein and this should do me for the second half of my work day. This is one of the reasons I love the job that I have because I can swing home, see my daughter, make sure she's okay if I need to pick her up and take her to her grandma's or whatever the case may be. I can also swing home to have lunch. On the days where I know I can't come home to eat lunch, I pack my lunch and take it so that I don't eat out. But I'll show you this when I finish it. Potato underneath. You got your sauerkraut and your little hot dogs. That's a protein-packed lunch. I think it's quite delicious. Well, hello there. Good morning again. So, I have a story time to tell you guys, but I'm going to wait to do that when I'm walking. So today is Wednesday morning. I have off today because I'm doing Word Wednesday, but I decided to get up super early. I got Dozer in the car. My daughter is with me as well. I'm taking her to Starbucks, but I'm getting a coffee. I need a coffee. and I don't like Starbucks coffee. So I'm taking her to Starbucks, and we're gonna go take Dozer from, I can't say it or he'll be like bonkers. He's already a little bonkers because he's in the car. So I don't want to say the word. But you catch my drift. Because, you know, now that I'm working, he's not able to go on his daily because I'm not home. So I want to get out early and take him before my Wednesday live stream. So I'm doing that, and I have a little bit of a story time yesterday why I didn't make it to the Dollar Tree and everything. It's very, very interesting. Let's just say that I was picking up my very first client, and I was supposed to take him 15 minutes down the road, but he ended up having an emergency, and I ended up in Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, New York. And when I was going through the tunnels that go underneath the water, the Lincoln Tunnel to get into Manhattan, New York, there was a 5-car accident. Very, very interesting day yesterday. That's all I have to say. I woke up thinking I had 3 jobs, very local, and I only could take 1 job, so they had to find replacements for my other 2. And I spent the entire day trying to get this man to this big hospital in Manhattan, Lower Manhattan. I've never in my life driven to New York, let alone Manhattan. I drove through Central Park. I saw the Chrysler Building. I saw the Statue of Liberty. I just never in my life thought that was going to happen, but I had a very interesting day yesterday. So I am very happy today to be home. I'm spending time with my daughter and my dog. He needs a good walk, and I'm gonna spend the afternoon after my live stream with my mom, and today is gonna be a good day. Look at that sun. Early morning. Beautiful out. The water, this is a beach. Look how calm the water is. So calm. Just beautiful this morning though. Are they fighting? Yeah.
Did they just hiss?
They don't hiss. It's like when they slide into the water. It makes a noise.
But they were hissing.
No.
Like, what are they, cats?
They're pretty. They have white heads. Yeah, they have white heads. Dude, they're cool looking. So yeah. I ended up at New York yesterday, Manhattan. Crazy. So I don't know if I should share a lot of details because of privacy things. This is his business, not mine. But I have a praise report because, you know, just a few years ago, number one, I couldn't drive my car. So I'm actually driving my car for work. This is how good God is, okay? So I'm driving my car for work. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a duck. I'm at the beach, so you're gonna hear ducks, seagulls. Number two, I couldn't drive my car at all for almost 9 months. Now I'm driving my car for work. And then when this man got into my car, number two, I'm driving my car with complete strangers. Complete strangers are getting in my car and I'm driving them. Number 3, this man got in my car and was like, to go to New York and it's an emergency. That would have sent me into a panic attack. And I'm not gonna lie, I had that like in my gut, and I just took a deep breath and I'm like, okay, I've never driven to New York, but you know, life's all about new experiences and we can do this. And I got in my car and he buckled in, stranger, and we drove 2.5 hours to Manhattan, New York. Never ever been through the Lincoln Tunnel, and if anybody doesn't know, the Lincoln Tunnel goes underneath the water. So as I saw all the water, because we were sitting above on a bridge, and I could see the whole skyline of New York. I could see where the Twin Towers should have been. I could see the Empire State Building, and then like way off to the side over this way, I could see the Statue of Liberty. And then you could see you were going to go down underneath the water that was all in front of you to go into this Lincoln Tunnel. And as we were cresting to go into the Lincoln Tunnel, there was a 5-car accident. And we were stuck. We were stuck there. After all of that, even driving into the city, because I had to go into downtown Manhattan, we went through Central Park, just places I'd never been before. Then I had to take him to the hospital, and he knew where he was going in New York, so he was a big help. So like when the GPS was telling you to go certain ways and the traffic was really bad and stuff, he'd be like, no, just skip here, I'll take you around the corner, you can go here, blah, 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 blah. So when I got close to taking him to the hospital, I could see the hospital. I had to take him into this tunnel so he can get dropped off. I had this moment where I was like, oh my gosh, I am going to have to get out of Manhattan, New York City, downtown Manhattan in New York City all by myself. So as he was getting out, he was like, you know, he was thanking me. He was so appreciative of all these things. And he's like, are you going to be okay? And I'm like, you know what? I looked right at him and I said, I'm not alone. Me and Jesus got this. I will be just fine. I'll get home. And guys, I drove home. I drove home from Manhattan, New York with no incidences. I didn't get lost. I just trusted Jesus. I trusted my GPS. And I just want to say that that is such a huge praise report, because if you would have known, some of you who've been with me for a long time do know what I went through a couple years ago, just like 2-3 years ago, when I had anxiety and depression so bad I couldn't leave my house for 9 months. You guys were there for all of that. Some of you were new. And to go from that to, sure, get in the car, I'll take you to Manhattan, and do all of that. I was in my car for 5 hours yesterday. It was like a 5-hour trip, but it was that long because we got stuck in this car accident. But to be able to do all of that is such a testament of what God can do in your life. He can radically and totally and completely change your life. So if you're stuck in deep depression, if you are stuck in an anxiety loop, I know what those anxiety loops are, believe me, these cycles, God can deliver you from these things, but you have to do your part. And your part is to confess out of your mouth that this is not your life. Don't take on anxiety. Don't say my anxiety. Don't say that. Don't accept it. Don't take it on as yours. This is something you want to expel from your life. This is something that Jesus died on the cross to deliver you from. He died to deliver you from anxiety and depression. He wore a crown of thorns upon his head so that you could have a mind of Christ. You have to confess those things when the depression and the anxiety is so intense you think you're gonna die. I went to the emergency room more than once thinking I was dying of a heart attack because my anxiety was physical. Chest pains, heart palpitations, throwing up, sweats, the whole thing. I had anxiety so bad. I understand. But I just want to give a testament and a praise to my God. From where I was to where I am now is all him. And it can be that way for you too. What are you doing? sleeping with the window open. And if you listen, you can hear the peepers. It is like 70 degrees. It's officially spring in my opinion. Oh, I love that sound. Look at my awesome spring coffee cup. Do you guys remember me mentioning this a couple videos back that I wanted? One of you awesome lovies, Michelle, sent me this. Isn't it cute? I just washed it and everything. Filled it up with coffee. Isn't it adorable? I'm sitting and putting all my work schedule on. But isn't it adorable? Thank you, Michelle. I love it. My first cup of coffee in it. There is some of my spring decor. Got lots of bunnies, flowers. I want to get some of it up here.